Traders, we are having big moves in the market, and I'm going to show you how we are taking advantage of those moves. On the indices, Nasdaq and S&P 500, we saw last week this huge sell-off. This day, a lot of puts expired, and remember that the whales, the institutional traders, have to sell positions that want for taxes purposes, basically. So that's probably what they were doing here. The following week and days, we'll be having a move up, and we're already trading above the high of this candle. So we may be in time for the Christmas rally. The theme we'll be having is a checkup in the morning of some key levels like we had in the S&P 500 today, and the Nasdaq, where they shook out the pivot point right here, a lot of volume, and then a slow move up the rest of the day. We're going to be looking for something like that for the following days, but let's be careful with the high impact news. The other big move, we had it on silver last 2 days to new all-time highs, and there is a lack of supply of silver. However, today we saw a big sell-off at the last 2 hours. This candle actually closed around these levels. We can see it here in the 15-minute and hourly chart. We had a big sell-off signal here in the hourly chart. You can see a lot of volume. The candle closing in the middle. We were able to pass 2 evaluations from Apex, and we blew up another one. If you're going to make an omelet, you have to break some eggs. On gold, we didn't have such a huge move. On the contrary, today we had a small doji with some volume, which shows the sell-off we had for the last 3 hours. Now, we had a little bit of a liquidity swept on the Asian session. Look at this huge volume. And we also had a similar move on silver, so we may have a little rally. But on silver, we may be looking into shorting again. We have the signals like this one, huge amount of volume, candle closing on the loss, or a liquidity swept. Because this move is clearly overextended, as we can see looking at the 20 EMA. So that's why we'll be looking for shorts. On the Japanese yen, we had an announcement that we may have a rate cut at the end of this month. The market reacted immediately with a sell-off on the yen, also a sell-off on the euro, and a sell-off on bonds, especially 10-year bond, as we can see right here. So the free money from Japan may be coming to an end, and we have to keep an eye on these correlations. For now, we'll be looking for trades to the upside on the indices, as long as we have signs of buying like this one here after a shakeup, for example. And also we'll be shorting silver as long as we have some sell signals like this one we had here with a lot of volume, and either a liquidity swept or to-bar reversal or any of those signals. And that's what we have for you for this week. Please leave a comment or a question in the box below, and I'll see you on the next video.